Welcome to another live stream, and yeah, today this is just gonna be another work live stream where I'll be working on some stuff, but first we're gonna do some warm-up drawings here. I'm a little bit late with Easter stuff, but I still feel like drawing some cute kitties today as a warm-up, and I'm gonna mix it with the Easter summery theme. So first we have a little egg kitty. There we go. And yeah, following a little prompt that I got a little while ago, and that has been one of my favorite prompts now for a while, is for drawing exercises. Today we're gonna follow the prompt everything's a kitty, and you know, if you think about it, really everything can be a kitty. So let's put a nice little flower next to our nice little flower kitty next to our egg kitty. Really get us in some spring and friendly sunny mood today. Sun is shining through my window, so I try to find some positive things to draw today. Let me see if there are already people in the chat. How is everybody doing? Oh yeah, hello Mohammed. Nice to see you. Hey Animators Inspire, nice to see you. Yeah, I haven't done a live stream in a while, because there was always something coming up. There's always something. Oh man, I don't understand how all the other live streamers do it. I think you just have to do it somehow, I guess. Like that, there's no secret behind that, but you know, I'm very bad at this consistency thing in live streaming. Hello Shoaib, thank you. Hello Mr. Creative World. How to choose color for character in the background? Well, you know, like in everything with design, you should go with what fits to the mood, what fits to the character. You know, if you have a happy character, it would be more happy colors, bright colors. If you have like a shady character, it would be darker colors, like an assassin or something like this. They would have darker colors. And same with the background, like go with the mood. What mood does your scene have? And that should inform your color choices, you know? So... doing another kitty. Here we're gonna have Toaster Kitty. As you can see, really anything can be a kitty. I really love this drawing prompt to get some creative pictures going. Oh, of course the toast is also a kitty, you know. Maybe it's a bit confused. This looks more like a bear. I think we need to work the ears into the toast shape. Something like this. All right. Okay, casting on TV. Oh yeah. This is this is a great way to watch a live stream. I don't know. An art live stream on TV? Why not? There was one kitty that my wife was wishing for. My wife was wishing for mermaid kitty. So, we're gonna do a mermaid kitty. With a big head. A bit of a fish tail here. There we go. Does she even have lower paws? No, she just has the fish tail. Alright, I'm trying to stay away a little bit from this like vector Hello Kitty style. I think I want my kitties to be actually fluffy and have like some you know, like fluff details, a little bit of hair here and there, because I think there are so many kitty drawings out there in this Hello Kitty very clean vectorish style that I wanna try something that is a little bit different. Ah, big mermaid enemy eyes. Maybe the pupils should be even bigger. And, you know, for proper enemies eyes, you need like 1,000,000 highlights. Something like this. Mwah. Like, there is a point, I feel like, where cute drawings become creepy. We might have crossed that line. Oh, wow. Thank you, Muhammad. Alright, and of course, the mermaid has some seashells. You know, this is in mermaid fashion since the Little Mermaid from Disney. CGI Future says, Animate Island, I was kind of bored, man, but I'm enjoying your adorable sketches. That's what they are meant for. Yeah. I have to say, like, for me, it's really a way of, like, I was kind of down lately, so I figured I should draw something fun. Especially since a little bit later in this live stream, we're actually gonna get to work. I need to finish some animations for the project that I've been working on live on stream. But you know, first I wanted to draw something fun to cheer myself up. How about that classic mermaid pose at the cliff? I think to be cute, they really need to have short arms. More like this. Yeah. And then the, you know, here's like the ocean splashing. There we go. Let me check the camera. I have so many windows open there. Alright, I need to make sure that you guys can see it. I think we need to avoid the lines touching here. You know, tangents. Always a bad idea unless they are intentional. There. Actually, Mermaid Kitty should be kind of wet. Like all her fluff drooping down. I mean, she just came out of the ocean, right? Okay, what other fun, nonsensical stuff can we do before we start the serious work? Let's have Watermelon Kitty. And of course her eyes are 2 seeds of the watermelon. Oh, maybe somebody already took a bite out of her. I'm still getting used to this app. I'm using Concept for one of the first times. I was recommended it a lot because the software that I was usually using for sketching, Mischief, is unfortunately discontinued. And Mischief was so cool because you could zoom in and out indefinitely. And in this software, in Concept, you at least can go left and right indefinitely. So that's kind of good. I really like this sort of limitless drawing in all directions. Okay, this is so stupid. Alright, what's going on in the chat? Hi CMVAT. I am for animation I'm using a bunch of different programs. What I'm using right now is just for sketching. This is just Mischief. No, it's not Mischief, it's Concept. I'm trying to move away from Mischief. But for animation, I'm using a whole lot of different programs. Later on, we're gonna animate something in Moho, which is very good for like 2D rig kind of stuff, but I also like to animate in Harmony, in OpenToonz, in Blender, in Maya, 2D and 3D. There's a lot of software options nowadays. And I always like to switch the software depending on what I want to achieve. Hmm. Are there some vector programs that convert pen strokes into vector lines? A question from Siamvat. Siamvat. Yeah, I mean... Can OpenToonz do that? I think OpenToonz has a conversion from bitmap to vector. You could try to Google that, find out more about that. I do usually, like, if I do stuff on paper, I like to most of the time do like the scribbly stuff on paper and then trace it anyway in the vector software. Because, you know, conversion is usually not that perfect. It can be a good start, it can be a great help, and, you know, depending on what you're trying to do, it can have a place in your workflow. But I usually tend to not bother with conversion from bitmap, scanned bitmap images. And, you know, I use it as some other step in the workflow. I do my scribbles on paper and then I do cleanup on digital vector. So that would be a thing that you could also try. Thank you, Noor the Pinky. John Doe, this is Concept. It's in the Windows App Store. And it's really cool because it has an infinite canvas, which is something that I really like to do. And here we have a little pirate captain. Pirate Captain Kitty. And I think Pirate Captain Kitty needs to show a little bit of her pointy teeth. Yeah, I think the ears can be flopped back. And here's a very cool trick that I like to use often. If you have one limb that is straight, then you should pair it on the same side with a limb that is bent. And, you know, on the other side we kind of have the opposite of that. We have... we could strengthen that even more. We have a limb that's bent. And we pair it with a limb that is straight. Just trying to figure out how to point the foot. I mean, it could be showing going towards the viewer or something like that. I don't know, not perfect, but oh well. Yeah, and this kind of straight against curved variation is something that I really like to do to spice up the poses. course, this needs to be some sort of cool pirate jacket. This pirate probably stole from somewhere. You know how them pirates are. And of course, big belt. All right. Okay. I think I'm warmed up now. Oh, there are some suggestions. A robot kitty. BBF asked for a robot kitty. Yeah, I mean, let's do it. We got time for a robot kitty. Let's get rid of this line here, though. All right. Hey, robot kitty. Has like these adjustable ears. You know how kitties can like rotate them back? We have like a rotating joint here. So it can rotate the ears. Maybe let's make those ears very like cat shape. And the eyes are like pixels, they have like single pixels. This is like an LED screen or something. Maybe you see the grid a little bit. Maybe like this. Little antenna here. And I think I want the body parts to be a little more separated. Like for the other kitties, they always we have them organically flow into the next part. And for Robot Kitty, we're gonna keep them a bit more separate. Maybe Robot Kitty has like not feet, but like little, what are they called in English? I don't even know. These kind of conveyor belt wheels. How did I learn to draw? Well, I mean, most of the time it was just me drawing and drawing and drawing lots of different stuff. I think I started really late with actually systematically learning, which nowadays I think I should have done earlier. Like, you know, doing drawing classes, I don't know if drawing books are really a good thing to do, but like, you know, nowadays there's so many tutorials for all kinds of things. So yeah, personally, I mostly learned through drawing, doing different projects. And then when I started studying animation, I actually did some courses and classes, a little bit of anatomy. I'm still not that good at anatomy as I would like to be. So I'm probably continuing taking anatomy classes. I bought some from Proco, really good drawing channel. And I really should work my way through them because, you know, just with everything you need to practice, practice, practice. All right. There's something missing on the tummy of the robot, like. And maybe there's like a tail. I don't know. This kind of looks a little bit forbidden. Let's keep this as a tail. Alright. Robot kitty done. Quite some warm-up drawings we have here. Okay, let's see what else is there in the chat. CMVAT says, I really want to start animating and I already have an idea, basic storyline. Could I start making the big project from scratch? Or should I start with something more basic beforehand? Like, is the bouncing ball animation an art equivalent to Hello World program in programming? And Eddie Anderson is already saying never skip the basics, 100% bouncing ball first. Yeah, I can only agree with that. Definitely do the bouncing ball, definitely do some basic exercises, especially if you're starting something that is like a whole film, where you say like you're gonna animate like several minutes, especially if you're just starting out. You can make progress so fast, and the problem is if you're starting projects or big projects too early, it will be that the first scenes that you start animating and then the scenes that you're animating last, there will be a huge quality difference because you learn with every scene. And for some projects that's not a bad thing, like if you do something that's more for the purpose of practicing and you are okay with it changing and shifting and improving, then you can also do projects. But if you want to do a film that should like be consistent, of a consistent quality, you should really build a quality level first. And in the beginning, you can make progress pretty quickly. Yeah. CGI Future, I hated the bouncing ball, but to be honest, you have to start with the bouncing ball. True, true. You know, and for two reasons. There's, on the one hand side, learning how to animate, how to think about animation and physics, like what the rules are with like easing and how they fall. You might want to check out just one of the two recent, not the last recent video we did, but we did a video on physics, and it touches a little bit on the bouncing ball. but it touches more on like what you need to know about physics when you start animating, and how you need to think about inertia and objects being resistance to change and stuff. And this is something that needs to click first in your brain, especially if you want to make physically accurate animations. So you might want to check that out. And you know, that's the one side, the physics side, and the other side is especially if you're doing 3D animation or keyframed animation, you need to figure out how the software works. You need to figure out how does it work with the setting keyframes and working with the curve editor and stuff like that. You know, to make yourself familiar with the animation curves. And you better do that with a simple exercise. Let's see what else is there. We have some animation tool news in the chat. Moho 13.5 is coming soon. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I ran into some bugs with smartbones that apparently are going to be fixed in 13.5. So that's exciting, that's great. Yeah, I've tried to Homa. Sodapop says OpenToonz has a new 1.5 official release on its website. Oh yeah, we should definitely try that. You know, sometimes I hope they don't change too much, because then I need to redo my tutorials. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna download 1.5. Eddie Anderson says you can have so much fun with the bouncing ball exercises. Yeah, you know, that is the thing. The exercises, they don't need to be like just up and down bouncing ball. I mean, in the beginning you can just start with this, but you can already try to tell stories. Like, what I like to have my students do after a while, after they have like done the first basic bounces, you can tell cool little stories. Like you can have a bouncing ball race, you can have different balls racing, something like that. You can have a small ball bumping into a big ball, and you know, they move differently, have a different feeling to it. You can play with weight, but at the same time you can also introduce a little bit of a story. So yeah, there are some ways to make those beginning stages more fun. All right. Okay, I think I have to start working on my project. Let's start by putting... I have my time tracker open somewhere, because this is actually work that I'm doing for a client, so... Connecting two things here. Alright, time tracker is started. Already opened it too. Alright, you should be able to see the viewport. We have a nice new scene here, which is our penguin detective picking up the phone, and he gets a very dubious message. And is just listening to it, putting it down, and then just like, oh, that was probably just a mistake. Probably just a prank caller. So that is the scene we're animating here. And it is kind of interesting because we're animating a character that is listening. Personally, I love stuff like this because I feel like animation and good animation is not always like the big action. It's also how characters can listen to something and react to something that I think can be really cool and be used for some fun, subtle moments. And there's also the technical challenge of how we're gonna get the phone in there, because we don't have that as an asset right now. All right, where did the chat go? Eddie Anderson, I saw an amazingly well-made 2D bouncing ball last night. CMVet is asking to share the link. I'm not sure if that is possible right now in the chat. I have the spam protection really high, because in the beginning we had some spammers during the live streams that were spamming links. But we should definitely figure something out. Like, people keep asking me for like a Discord community or something like this, and I think in general that's a really good idea, but you know, I tend to disappear for 2 weeks, and if there's so much other stuff going on, so I don't know. That would be a good idea. Alrighty. So I think we have to start with tracing that beautiful phone thing. Oh my god, my brain today is so bad with English words. Probably also with German words. I'm really I don't know. I'm really kind of tired from an exhausting week, but yet I'm attempting to live stream. CMVAT, oh sorry, they put there some Rickroll links. I mean, I wouldn't mind like a Rickroll as much. I think it was just spam for some like weird products. I don't know, Chinese vacuum cleaners or stuff like that. And that was not fun. Eddie Anderson, I do not see the link. I wonder if I can show it in... I don't have the YouTube dashboard up right now. I don't think I can unlock the link. Brent Trader asks, your English is just fine. What time is it there? It's 3:30 p.m. So I'm nice and early with streaming today. All right, I wanted to import a reference drawing for the phone. Import an image. I think the first frame should just suffice. There we have it. Bring it down. All right, what hand is he holding it in? This is his right. From our point of view, it's the right hand. So which one is that? This is the right hand. All right. Animators Inspire says, I'm probably going to do 2D rigs, 360-degree rigs. Yeah, they are the best. I mean, I'm fighting now with the rig that I built here because I did so many things that I probably shouldn't have done. I think I should turn that into video at some point, like, you know, things that I learned what not to do in Moho or with Moho rigs. Because Moho is really powerful, especially with the smart bones, but there are some restrictions of how deeply you can nest smart bones and stuff like that. Or maybe they also improve something in 3.5, we see. Animators Inspire said, I want to get a Wacom tablet when I have improved a bit. And then I have my eyes set on the Cintiq 16. I tell you, like, the Cintiqs, they spoil you, man. After you have tried a Cintiq. Like, the step is like, first you try drawing tablets, and you might have to get used to it a little bit, but then you're like, oh my god, this is amazing, and just drawing digitally is so cool. But then once you start the first drawing monitors, oh my god. It's a real step up even for just the tablets. Alright, trying to find the right layer here. Talking and finding layers, not working at the same time. Arm, we said this was the right arm, right? Right arm. Where are you? There. There's the right arm. Oh no, I clicked something. Can I lock layers? I should be able to lock layers, right? Oh, come on. Ha! Ah, I can use the select layer tool. Should have thought about that. Alright. New vector layer. Phone. Probably should have like constructed a whole item handle thing, like where I can put in different items. Next time for the next rig. Phone. Okay. We gonna draw this point by point. Just getting the corner points here, here, there, and here. Interesting discussion going on in the chat. Ian Wallace saying the thing that really unlocked my improvement was learning construction. You mastered construction yet? Yeah, it helps so much to get your drawings from just being drawings to actually being a window to another world that has consistency. Definitely an important step. Oh boy, this is so dark. The phone is so dark. Maybe we should change the color here. Make this a bit opaque. There we go. This line size is certainly wrong. Need to change that. Eddie Anderson, definitely get at least a tablet of some sort. Cintiq is not necessary. Several, at least 3D animators don't like them as they feel their hands are in the way of seeing to select the controls on the rigs. Yeah, that is true. I do not use Cintiqs for 3D. I've never seen it like that, but yeah, the hand can definitely be in the way. And yeah, you can already do amazing things with a tablet. Like, that's a huge step. Just a tablet. Oh, there's a little dent here. We need to add another point. Didn't see that point earlier. CMVAT asks, are the Adobe programs for animation necessary? I don't want to buy them. No, you have a great selection of alternatives nowadays. And we already mentioned some today. Tahoma 2D, OpenToons, Krita for 2D animation stuff. And then for 3D animation you have Blender. Eddie Anderson, what program is this? It looks like a crossbreed between Illustrator and Maya. That is a very nice description. This is Moho. Let me zoom out a little bit. There we go. This is Moho, really great program for rigging and manipulating deforming vector drawings. Really powerful things can be done with that. Okay, I wonder if we even need the phone in this kind of perspective. I think I would like to turn it a little bit, you know, when he holds it in his hand. But we can turn it into a switch layer and have different phones to switch to. So let's create a phone style. I don't know what the line width was. Was it 5? And let's have a light gray fill for now. All right. Create a shape. And now we can select our phone style for it. Eddie Anderson says, I still think you should get into Blender. Yeah, I will. I'm teaching right now at a university. Of course, all remotely nowadays because of COVID. And I actually did some 3D bouncing balls with them. And yeah, in Blender. And that was really cool. I think also what it has been, what has keeping me from it for a while was that in the animation videos that I want to produce, like, you know, the tutorials, I already wanna have like a certain kind of expertise and a certain kind of knowledge. And this was keeping me often from doing 3D tutorials, because there are a lot of very awesome 3D tutorials out there. But I mean, you know, of course, for the live stream, I think we can just have some fun and exploring. Oh, don't stick it to it. Can I keep it? Oh my god. I have not done that many illustrations actually in Moho. I don't want them to auto weld the shapes together. I'll keep them as separate shapes. Except for the last one here. Put that together. There we go. All right. Eddie Anderson says Blender does it all, including things the other programs simply can't, like making 3D art into 2D, 2D into 3D, for instance. Yeah, there's some really cool stuff been going on there. And I also find it very... Like, I always wanted to explore having 3D backgrounds and like very intricate architecture and, you know, stuff that is a lot easier to do in 3D than it is to do in 2D. And then you put very cool, fluent frame-by-frame characters in between it. So you have the best of both worlds. You have the solidity of 3D for the background, and you have the organic 2D feel for the characters. I think there's some great power in combining 2D and 3D, and Blender makes it more and more easy to do that. Yeah, animators inspire. We will. I do want to have a Discord server eventually, but as I said, I don't know. I'm a bit afraid to open up another commitment that I can't keep, because especially with regards to regular updates, I have not been that good. So I don't know. But I mean, we can try. I mean, we can make it in a section in the live streams that I'm gonna have a look at the Discord server and react to stuff there. Because I would really like to see more of your guys' work and projects and demo reels and stuff. I don't know, could be quite nice. Eddie Anderson asks, can Moho mix 3D and 2D? I don't think Moho can do this as well. Yeah, that, like, as far as I know, there are no 3D options in... I mean, maybe there is. Maybe it can import 3D models. But the project that I've done so far involving 3D, it was always two softwares coming together, and like in After Effects, you would composite that stuff together. And if you notice that, oh, something was wrong in the 3D, you went to your 3D software, and oh, something is wrong in the 2D, you went to your 2D software, and then you always had the problem of, I don't see the most recent 3D, I have to export this again, import it, look at it, and it's just so tempting to have it all in one software. All right, good Blender grease pencil tutorial recommendation. Thank you, Eddie. Yeah, if I had a Discord channel, it should definitely also be to, you know, share projects, talk about projects, and stuff like that. Okay, I'm gonna need a quick break. I'll be back in 5 minutes, and then we're gonna continue working on putting a telephone into a penguin's hand. So yeah, I'm gonna be back in a second. And we're back. Let's see what was going on in the chat. All right, back to putting this telephone into the hand of our penguin detective. I was wondering if this was the right choice to use this shape tool. I wonder if freehand would already serve us well. It's still auto-welding these together. But, I mean, at least then we can delete the strokes that we don't want to have. Oh, what is it doing here? I am not happy with these curves. Oh no. What is going on here? Why are there so many points? Okay. Yeah, I think it's gonna be quicker with the freehand tool. Just keep using that. No! Why is it merging it? Okay. Back to the freehand form tool. There we go. Now we can just all merge it directly. Okay. Ismail says, didn't expect to find a live stream. Thanks a lot, for real. I was requested to initiate some guys and girls in 2D animation. Cool. I'm not a good teacher, but you inspired me in this role. Aw, that's awesome to hear. So was it for younger people? Introduction of animation for younger people? Animators Inspire. Can you show us your Cintiq? Yeah, let me check if I have some sensitive papers here or not. Because I've done a lot of business animation lately with clients that are kind of secretive. But no, I'm good. So, my Cintiq. Oh! Did my webcam came unplugged? Wonderful. Oh, come on, I've showed it before. What is going on here? Oh no! I've broken my webcam. Huh. I forced it to reload. Oh no. Come on. Come on, webcam! Didn't work. Okay, we have to continue without webcam, I guess. But that's fine for now, since we have some more work to do. Do I have a work view without my webcam in it? No, I don't think I do. Alright. I should make photos of my workspace when it's actually cleaned up. I think that would be good, because I found quite a nice setup. Anyway, we gotta figure out this project here. Don't worry, animators inspire. Now I know that I should do this, but I've done it before. That's why I didn't expect it to happen. Yeah, Ian Wallace, I had some secret agent music on there. I was looking for another project. I have another project with secret agents. So I was looking for this kind of music, but it also fits so wonderfully to this project now. Just so gray and so film noir. Let's get rid of the first shape that we already created. Oh, it's not actually... Maybe if I do it like this, create shape. Let's try something else on a new layer. Vector. Phone. Let's make the phone rotated in a little bit. That's how I need it when he is actually talking. All right. Here. And it still has this steep shape, maybe not as big. We've been looking at this phone for too long. I want to get this over with. We have a grumpy penguin to look at. Yeah, like an office studio tour, Animators Inspire. I love these kinds of videos. And they sometimes make me so jealous if an animator or artist, if they have like these great studios, like some people really have amazing things at their homes. Well, you know, it's the place where you're working. You need to make it nice. You need to make it work for you. This looks horrible up close. We need to fix some things, but you know, that's the cool thing about vectors. We can just go in, oops, and destroy everything. Sometimes I really don't understand what it's doing. I think Moho is one of the only softwares that I know that allows you to weld together shapes like this and so much. Let's just delete some shapes. Not hide, we want to delete them. There we go, that's much better. Yeah, restarting the webcam, I'm trying on the side. It's just returning with the same empty image. Very strange, because it's supposedly still running. Okay, you did Ismail did an animation class for people around 20. I'm 40, so they look pretty young to me. They're good artists, but it's funny to see their faces when they see the drawings come to life, like kids. Ah, that's nice. Yeah, it is like a step beyond just drawing, it really is. And especially if you have people who already know how to draw, it's like, just, it adds to what they can already do in a very fantastic way. I have to say I'm not too impressed with the drawing tools in Moho. Oh, it doubled the... Oh, wow. When I fill them, it just creates another path. Do you see that? That is not okay. Huh, I'm not liking this. I am not liking this at all. Okay, I think we need to think more like the Why is this freaking phone taking forever? This is the best live stream ever. I mean, at least you started with the kitties. Just imagine if I would have started this live stream with the phone. Just being like, oh, watch me trying to draw a phone for 2 hours. Oh god. Okay, I think we have to think like the program. Meaning that we're gonna create different shapes. And you know, maybe some Moho pros can help me out here, but we're gonna create groups of shapes. is the phone receiver. Then we create the band. Here we're gonna create a shape out of this one. Yeah, create a shape, phone shape, and you also phone shape. And now we can stack them together. Yeah. And they're all separate. Yeah, this is how I want this to be. There. Yeah, I didn't notice this when making the rig because all drawings for the penguin rig were carefully constructed in this vector style. Well, yeah, we're gonna do it like this. Yeah, Eddie. Oh yeah, bye, have fun at your class. Yeah, I would have to restart the stream, I think, to fix the webcam. Which I don't want to do right now. How many monitors do you have? I have two. I have the Cintiq, and then I have another monitor to the right. So if you sometimes find me not watching, not looking into the camera, it's usually because I'm looking at the other side. And that monitor has like all the stream settings and stuff like that. All right, now this is a beautiful thing here that we built. Oh my god. Select it. Can't I just drag and drop it? There we go. Today I have to say, Moho, I'm a bit frustrated. We're a little bit away from super easy ease of use here. All right, now let's put those, oh come on. Let's put those aside and do the phone handle. There. Okay, we need to make sure that it is a little thicker. Because it's turned inwards a little. Why not like this? Grab some points. I really like that sharp corner here. We need to make sure that it's still there. That we still have some sharp corners. And put it here. There we go. Okay. Turn this into a shape. Now we assemble this and we have our wonderful, beautiful phone. Almost. What happened here? Ah. Moho, what are you doing to me? Soda Pop Moho is starting to feel like a worthy investment. Yeah. I mean, for the actual animation part, it still is. We were able to cover quite some animation in very little time. But, you know, there are some things, but every software has that, you know, there are some things where you think like, why is this like this? Why didn't they change this years ago? And, yeah. And you know, I sometimes even have it that I like write support tickets to, like, I had this for Harmony a couple of times where I would write a support ticket and they would be like, oh yeah, that's right, that it doesn't make any sense that it is like this, we should change this. So it's always good if you can talk to the developers. Okay. And looking at the time, this is unfortunately all the time that I have for this live stream. We made a phone receiver handle thingy. Beautiful. Was that worth it? We got some cute kitties at the beginning. That is all that matters. Look at Mermaid Kitty. Look at her. And yeah, Animators Inspire. I'm gonna get back to you with in the next live stream. I hope to do more live streams next week. Yeah, I hope you guys had a good time, and yeah, I'm looking forward to the next one. It was a lot of fun drawing with you, figuring things out, and I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Keep on animating, keep on exercising, practicing, and create wonderful projects. And I'm looking forward to seeing you again very soon. Bye bye!